Hi, I'm Colin Price from Benchmark Horse Feeds. In this video, I want to talk to you about our three Steam Extruded feeds, Golden Oldies, Cool Airs and Invest. And also want to talk to you a little bit about steam extrusion. For those who aren't familiar with steam extrusion, it's obviously widely used in the horse feed industry. And the purpose of steam extrusion is to improve the digestibility of grain starch. And the process using steam, heat and pressure does this by creating lots of pinholes in the starch molecules. So purely a physical process where those pinholes increase the surface area of the starch molecule to allow much greater access for digestive enzymes to get in and break down that grain starch and do the conversion into sugar in the digestive system. So by steam extruding it, you can improve digestibility of grains from, say, 30% for raw barley to over 90% when it's steam extruded. So it's a really useful tool and a very good way of providing carbohydrate into a ration. So what's different about Benchmark steam extruded feeds is that the main ingredient, the hero ingredient, is still fermentable fibre, not grain starch. Most extruded feeds in the market are high in grain starch, high in barley, high in mill run. Our feeds are 25% starchy material, but as is the case of Cool Airs, it's 55% soy and lupin hull, which is very low starch. So the overall result is a steam extruded product which is actually quite low in starch. So about 11.2% for Cool Airs, for example. So we've formulated three products. The Golden Oldies product specifically to support aging horses, and often they need support. It has protein meals added, has the carbohydrate as the base, and has the main ingredient of fermentable fibre. And that creates this lovely high energy, low starch and sugar product that can be fed dry or it can be fed as a mash. Soaks to a mash quite readily because of the fermentable fibre content. Doesn't get as smooth, obviously, as a product like Perfect Mash because it has some grain in the base. It has protein meals as well, but still soaks down for any horses that are struggling with dental issues, for example. And one of our triumphs really is our breeding feed Invest. Feeding grain starch at high levels to young stock has an inflammatory effect on joints and can cause real issues with OCDs and DODs if you're not careful. So high levels of starch should be kept away from young growing horses, and Invest is a really nice option for that because the main ingredient again is fermentable fibre on a base of 25% of carbohydrate in the ration, and really nice levels of protein using canola and lupin meal for protein sources. So a lovely balanced ration, and again can be fed dry or it can be partnered with a mash like super fibre to create a lovely low starch and sugar, high energy, nutrient rich ration.